Hello and welcome to Scorpion's Adventures. It is me, Scorpion, and welcome to another Bellwright video. Today we are going to be talking about the river dock, and I'm going to go through, where it belongs on the tech tree, all the materials that you need to build, and then I'll show you some of the places that I've put the river dock strategically so that it'll work for my world, and then I'll also show you how my companions can travel. So yes, back in the fall of 2024, Bellwright came out with the river dock because, and the function of it is to help you and your companions fast travel to various parts within the map. So when you look at the map, it is quite expansive. So if, say, you needed to get your troops down to Horndine, to Krasmir, without the river dock, you'd have had to march them all the way through this land. And then there's an abundance of different camps along the way that would potentially get in your way and distract you from your party. But now what you can do is you can build a river dock. A river dock needs to be placed in a water structure, or in a water place like a river or lake. Can't be placed in too deep of a shoreline or too steep, and I'll show you that there's one more I have to place. And essentially what it allows you to do is that the water doesn't even need to be connected to each other. So for example, I have a dock here near my base. What I would do is, if I wanted to fast travel with my crew, I would fast travel over here to the next river dock, and as you can see, there is no connection between them by water. So again, it works similar to travel signs. Now, when you look at the tech tree, this is a tier 2. Structure. So once you unlock your village hall, next you would need to unlock the lumberjack structure. That would then unlock the river dock, and then next you'd want to unlock the shipwrights pack. Now the shipwrights pack is important to have because after you use the river dock for the first time, it's pretty much not usable. You would need to add a shipwrights pack in order for you to fast travel. So we'll show you that mechanic in a little bit, but what I'm going to do is take you over to a new river dock that I'm setting up just outside of Farnworth. So let's fast travel, if we can, over to Farnworth in here, and then I'm just going to quickly run through to there. So the materials that you need to place a river dock is 12 wooden planks. You need hardwood planks unlocked. You need rope, logs, and copper nails. Now, a strategy of mine is, so that I do not have my companions running halfway across the map, is I create a new settlement when I place the dock. I place a river dock, and this one's the Farnworth dock here. So let's just add the items. All right, pockets are empty. Time to go and come back. Now what I will do is I will come back and build this myself. I don't usually have companions doing it. I tend to do it myself. So let's go fast travel over to where I'm going to place the next and final river dock in my network. And then I can show you on the map where I've strategically placed all of mine. And if it helps you and you want to build there, then go for it. Otherwise, at least you kind of see one person's strategy. So I have my main one here, and then I built my first one up here Now, building up in the swamp is pretty tricky because the water isn't always very deep. I built next to the Warriors Guild and not too far from a travel sign. You probably could build on this side. I built kind of in here. I think you might be able to build here or here, and then you're closer to Blackridge Pool. I decided to build one here again because if the brigands are coming to reclaim Blackridge Pool, which I have liberated, I can get here and meet them, and they usually travel up this road, and I can meet them about here. We are going to try to fast travel over to this sign, which seems to be surrounded right now, because I want to build my next dock for the Horndean location here. It's the only water location here. I don't believe you can build anything on the coast, and personally I would like something here, and so that what I can do is try and cut off any reclamation parties that are coming this way. All right, I'm going to pause, and when that travel sign is free, I will head back over there and build or place the new river dock. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, we are back. We are over here by the lake near Horndean, and we are going to try and place the new river dock. And now, like I said, if it's too deep, it'll be hard to place. And I was kind of in water there. So let's see if I can have it swing around here. Now this is a really bad place for patrols. I thought, oh, there we go. So if I place it here, that will work. And then what I want to do is change this to the Horndean dock. Now I set up this outpost already because of the travel sign. And what I might do is come back here to build, maybe with some companions, because look, there are bandits literally all around me, and they look like they're tier 3. So I need to get back up either to that travel sign or to that one there. Hopefully if I can get to this one, I'll be able to get back. Okay, I will be back in a minute, and then I'll show you all of the places that I've got my river docks. Back in a sec. Okay, we are back. So I'm going to show you all the different places that I've got my river docks set up. So again, main location is up here by River Reed, and I specifically built it around in this spot here because then it won't interfere with any of the harvesting of the River Reed, because you will still need it early days. Another good spot you could potentially put one is here. I've seen others have a dock here. It is more central, but I put mine right by my base. But if your base happens to be anywhere near Horndean or closer to Padstow, you can do that too. Others have put it down along the river, which is not a bad place to do either, because then anyone coming up to reclaim Padstow and Horndean, you can cut them off here. I personally though like mine over by the swamp in Blackridge Pool, so I can get up here and then I can start clearing this out. And then strategically I have this here to help if I want to do any harvesting up in this area, and there will be another video that's coming out where you will see how useful that is. And then I want one over here by Horndean. So then yes, I can try to cut off any attacks coming this way. And then I've got one down here to the south of Krasmere. Theoretically, I guess I could put it somewhere around here, and it could have maybe helped here as well, but I decided to keep it away from Krasmere. You could build up here, but for me personally, I kind of like having it before the town, because I can try and cut off any kind of advancing party. So if for example they're coming, the reclamation party's coming this way and cutting around here, they wouldn't cross over the water, they'd have to come around the water here. I would be able to hopefully cut them off. And then the last one is to the south of Farnworth here on the coast, and this is the one that I'm currently building. It looks like the travel sign is kind of blocked at the moment.
The village is looking better and
now
better.
It's free, so let's go over there and I'll place the last piece, show you a little bit about how I'm putting it together, and then I'll do a travel over here with some companions, and then pretty much march down this way and maybe clear out some camps along the way, and then have some protection for while I'm building this. Okay, so let's head over to Farnworth. I'll meet you there. All right, I am back. We are gonna start building, and I'll show you how easy it is to put together. It will take you a little bit of time, yes, but with one of the more recent updates, they have made building with the carpenter's hammer actually a lot easier. Things move a little bit faster. So as you can see, I'm getting through this. Now I'm gonna have to make a few passes back and forth going this way, but I just want to get this started and show you how quickly it can get put together. But I don't think that's why you came here to see this. You want to see how this works. So let me get back to base and get a party going, and we'll go over to Blackridge Pool and start clearing out. We'll travel over there and I'll start clearing out some camps, and then start building up near Horndean. All right, back in a bit. So we are back, and I have my followers coming this way, and now that I have one of the shipwright packs in my inventory, it's saying I can add it, so this will become functional. And then if I wanted to use this, right, all my companions are still running to come and join us. And then what I'll do is I'll go here, and if I hover over, you'll notice that not all of my companions. I have squad 3 and 4 here, and 11 of 13 for squad 3, and 7 of 7 from squad 4. So not everyone has arrived. Maybe they have. So let's take a look-see. Nope, 11 of 13 are still missing. Here we go, one more. Here we go, 13 of 13. So what you do is, again, you just hover over. Make sure if you have everyone here, they need to be within the region of your departure dock. And then when you hover over wherever you are going to fast travel to, check to make sure you have everyone with you, and then you hit the travel button, and here we go. We are here. So I like to go this way, but what I'm going to do is, a little tip is, I'm going to place down first let me just get these guys over here, get them out of my way. I'm going to build myself a little camp chest. And the reason why I'm going to do that is, let's see, what's blocking? Come on. There's a spot right here. Build the camp chest. And I want to make sure that it is not in my spot here. Good. So I want it in Blackridge Pool. There it is. Perfect. And the reason why I want this, oh, come on, gentlemen and ladies. All right, get there out of my way. Oh, it looks like I've told them to cut something. Sorry about that. So yeah, so I want to place a camp chest here because if I ever wanted to fast travel back, I want to have a shipwright's pack here. Now, I can use this just because I've traveled here. I can still use it. Landing here doesn't use up its shipwright's pack, but arriving or departing from it would. All right, so let's have people come with me as we take care of some bandits and bandit camps along the way. But before we do that, I do want to just say that's pretty much it for the camps and for the river dock and the strategy that I use. So just to repeat locations, I start off near my base. I have one here on the coast of Farnworth, another one here on the coast of the map for Krasmere. The closest body of water for Horndean appears to be here, and I need to build that up. And then I have one over here at Blackridge Pool, and at each destination I am going to build a camp chest. So I still need to build one here, still need to build one over here, and then once this is done, I'll build a camp chest there. And again, just to have delivery sent this way with shipwright packs, I'll just have them set as a top-up. And yeah, so remember, when you're departing, hover over your destination just before you hit travel to make sure all your people are there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and the last thing I will show you is where you want to craft the shipwright packs. It will be done in the toolmaker, and for me, I've got a top-up of 5 on hand, and that seems to be sufficient for me with the amount of times that I have to travel. So this is Scorpion saying thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative. If you have, hit that like button below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe and see what else I've done and what else is coming. And then, of course, drop a comment below and let me know what you thought of the video. So this is Scorpion saying thank you very much, and have yourself a great day. Bye.